my goodness. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to play this. Okay, so my friend Lola, that's right, my friend made this game. It's a dating sim for Kurama from Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm a huge Yu Yu Hakusho fan, and so I'm excited to play this. I will have this link in the description below. And I downloaded this version because I'm on Windows 7, but this version should work too. I don't really know what the difference is between those two. And then of course you have a version for Mac. Do you hear this music? Do you hear this? Do you hear how beautiful it is? I'm going to start. Look at this! She drew all of this herself. I'm going to start now. Oh my goodness. You're here. You're alive, in case you're wondering. What is your name? My name is original character. So we can't put in a name. What happened? I looked around and saw I was in a strange place. There were ogres, blue creatures running about, and the office I was in covered in pastels. But the strangest of all, when I looked down, the person speaking was a baby. I love how it's all Yu Yu Hakusho music. I'm dying. Oh, there he is. Now, don't gawk. Well, Dezzy, congratulations, you did die, but today is your lucky day. You're the new spirit detective of Earth. Oh God. I'll explain it all. To start, as you can see, the afterlife is real, in a manner of speaking. There's a lot to swallow at once, but once I did, I understood. I was going to help people. I was going to fight evil. I get to make a choice. I don't want to fight evil, so I'll help people. I know it's a lot, but don't worry. You're perfect for the job. For starters, you're not a dumb kid like the last one. I have your first mission ready, though I know that's asking a lot since you did just die and go to heaven and got resurrected. But you've done some fighting in your life. I've seen it. You can handle a little small demon terrorizing a town, right? Sure, bro. Wait, so you want me to fight these things alone? I've dealt with ghosts and little things like that before, but this is too much. No, the last spirit detective, young as he was, had help, and so will you. I've arranged for you to meet someone. I believe you may know each other already, or, well, you'll see soon enough. I didn't know what that meant, but so much happened. Maybe more people knew about this secret world, people I've known in my life. I've always known ghosts were real, and I've run into other creatures too, fought a few, killed some. Was that why Lord Kurama chose me? But if there were other people who knew about this world who could help me fight these demons, why choose me? I'm not sure why my memories took me back to my school days. Maybe it was because I felt my first apparition then. I hit it over the head and it scrambled away. Nothing fancy. Nothing with spirit energy, which came later. But I think I was reminded of this time because of what Lord Kurama said. Someone you know. I always had the suspicion about a certain boy in my class. I don't know if he had spiritual awareness, but whenever he was around, I felt something strange. At the time, I thought it was just because he was cute. But now I wonder. I remember Suichi Minamino was always quiet, distant, antisocial. I'll go with distant. He gets swarmed by girls. The boys hated him. He was cute and smart and nice. Those are all things that can make a boy popular. I was never close to him myself, though we were in the same class. It seemed he didn't have many close friends at all. He seemed lonely. I'll go with he seemed lonely. After I discovered my powers, I always thought back to him periodically. Cool. Okay, so there's like a backstory to this. I like that. It's like your own interactive fan fiction, so that's cool. What did Lord Kurama say my backup would meet me? It was somewhere on this path, wasn't it? The forest appeared normal. The sun was high in the sky, shining lightly through the treetops. It was peaceful, but an uneasiness clung to your skin, a feeling you recognized as danger. Something was indeed wrong in this forest. Should I wait a little longer here or go look for them? I believe this person's name was Kurama. I'll go look, because I'm stupid. Okay, let's go look for this backup of mine. I know it's a guy. I doubt there's too many people wandering around, though it is sort of like looking for a pine needle in a forest. Take a few steps forward, uneasy, but ready to set out on this mission. As you walk, you notice something. The sounds of the forest, they stop. Oh boy, Slender Man's going to come out and kill me. It's quiet, no birds, no critters, only the shifting of the wind and the trees. Uh-oh, something's not right. There's a shadow passing over the treetops, and you feel a chill go down your spine. It flashes by once more faster, and your eyes widen as you realize what you see. A demon! Your backup isn't here yet to help you. Oh, it's inhuman looking, or rather too human to be an animal, like a mix between a bird and an old ugly man, and it screeches and bears two sharp talons at you. It's a good drawing, I like that. Fight, flee. Yeah, I'm getting out of here. You take off running. You're not fighting that thing alone, but it's hard with the thick trees and bushes around you to even see where you're going. Luckily, the enemy also seems to have trouble and disappears from view. You slow only a little and turn your head back to look behind you, in which instant, slam! You hit against another body, warm, and with hands that grip your shoulders, and you both topple to the ground. You look up ready to stammer out an apology when you see a mass of red hair and eyes green staring back at you. A familiar face. It can't be, can it? Suichi? You cry, recognizing the unmistakable red hair, your classmate from all those years ago, the one that always made you wonder, what is he doing here? You. His voice is low, his eyes narrow down at you as if he was examining you. You're the spirit detective Lord Kurama requested I aid? You're not human, are you? His hand feels warm in yours. He quickly lets go as soon as you are stable. Then he steps closer to you, and you can see a silent battle within his eyes as he looks at you. Then I'm your backup for this mission. With your spiritual awareness, you must have already concluded the nature of my situation. You can likely sense that I am no ordinary man. While I won't bore you with the details, I will say that you are safe with me, and I will help guide you through your first mission. So everything when we were kids was a lie? Nah, I'm glad you're here. He seemed quiet for a moment. That silent battle within his eyes waged on. You remember back to what his eyes were like when you were shared a class. They were distant with feigned compassion. This looked different. I am sorry, I did not mean to lie to you when we were children. My situation is complicated and I wish I could explain more, but we do not have the time. Know this, I may not fully be human, but I intend to live out my life here and protect this realm. I understand. I'm a little shaken after that thing. What was it? It was a demon, though of what nature I'm not sure. I only know that it has been terrorizing this section of the town, and I come back to this forest each night. You saw it up close. I know your journey as a spirit detective is still new, but did you see anything to clue us in on its nature? I don't know why the music isn't playing, 'cause I loaded a save. Well, it looks sort of like a giant Birdman thing. That could be many things. Hopefully we'll find it soon and end its reign of terror in this area. We began looking. Kurama, was able to pick up a scent. We walked through the forest following his nose. So, are you a dog demon or something? Do you prefer I call you Kurama or Suichi? Kurama would be preferable, as Suichi is the name I reserve for my human life. I wonder who... My mother does not know. Get away from me. Nor the rest of my family. A few close friends know, friends that I have made in a similar way to the way I've met you once more. They are also spirit detectives like you. Tell me, Dezzy, did you ever suspect that you were a demon? That there was more to you? Well, yes. I have. I guess my powers were awakened then enough to see something strange surrounded you. I tried to appear as normal as I could. I suppose I couldn't fool everyone. I'm not a fool. I wouldn't have realized what you were on my own. Yes, I suppose that is true. Ah! He's smiling at me. Isn't the art beautiful? Oh, boys. We walked for some time. It was beginning to get dark. Kurama's feet slowed, and his face grew worried. I think I've lost the scent. There are other scents here that have intermingled with it, but you are a spirit detective, not I. How should we proceed? Me? No way! You will do just fine, and I will help any way I can. It's another feather. I think it went that way. Good, let's go. We followed the trail left by the demon spirit energy. Tell me, Dezzy, did I seem truly that inhuman when we were children? You looked pained as he said this. A little bit, maybe, but it was a good thing in the end. You were liked because you were different. He nodded, a small smile on his lips. Thank you for that. Ah! It's caught us by surprise. We must fight. Oh, crap. Yeah, you hit it. You exchange a few more blows. Kurama's close by, brandishing a rose as a whip. You're distracted and... Watch out! It swipes at you, but you jump out of the way and hit it back. The Tengu lies dead at your feet. You killed it. You completed your first mission. He looks at you, his brow creasing. I'm sorry, so much violence, and you seeing me like this. I must seem inhuman to you. No, not at all. You feel woozy. I don't feel well. Everything goes black. I used too much spirit energy. You wake up feeling a bit woozy. You are near a hot spring. It's warm, and Kurama is sitting beside you. You saved me. I was concerned. I lost you there. Thanks for patching me up. Well, it looks like the bleeding stopped. Let's clean you off. We went to the hot springs. Kurama seemed quiet, though he had always been quiet. What's wrong? It's nothing. A small wound. Oh, he got hurt again, of course. Should I take a look? It's all right. I will tend to it. We settled by the springs. He seemed quiet, but he had always been quiet. I could see him stealing glances at me, though. We should tend to your wounds first. Okay, I'm pretty beat. I won't lie. What about you? After. I do not mean to be impolite, but you received a gash on your back. Should it be like pretending to imitate Kurama? Because that would be horrifying. He pointed at my back and I twisted around to try to see, and in the process felt the sting. Ow! You're right, I can feel it. He looked at me pointedly. You will need to remove your shirt. I promise I'll keep my eyes on the wound and nothing else. Nothing else? He blinked. I mean to say I will not be untoward towards you. You are a woman after all. Oh, good grief. I pulled my shirt over the top of my head. My sports bra was still somehow holding on, though barely. It was cold, and I shivered as his hand reached out to touch my shoulder blade. We should get inside the water. You will be warmer. And you? Your wounds, too, need cleaning. I promise I won't be impolite to you either. And then they make out. He blinked and burst out laughing. Then we will both be polite to each other, unclothed, in the springs. Under the moonlight. Yes! Oh my goodness. Y'all see that? Woo! He removed his shirt, though I did not see what else he removed as I stepped into the water. It was so soothing, so cool on my beaten skin. I could hear him settle into the water beside me. You know, His voice was low. I turned my head to look at him. His back was to mine, but we were close, nearly touching. Back when we were children in school, I always had a feeling that you were different. Couldn't put my finger on it. It is a shame we did not become close at that time. We could become close now. I kept peeking at him. He had pulled his hair up to make a bun on top of his head. I could smell a smile on his lips, though he did not turn to me. Spirit detective, I hope to accompany you on many more adventures. So you completed your mission. I heard from Kurama you did a satisfactory job, though of course I knew that before you even returned to my office. Were you spying on me? Of course. Now go rest. I've got more missions for you. Thank you for playing. Oh, yay! That was great. Got a little eye candy at the end there. That was awesome. That was fun. Alright, so you want to play it for yourself and maybe choose the other options that I didn't to see, you know, what happens if you choose something different. Link is in the description below. This was really fun, and you know what? She might make more of them. Okay. Except for the feather, because I am lazy. Okay, feel free to spread around if you enjoyed. Please consider donating to uhrevival.blogspot.com. Okay, speaking of Yu Yu Hakusho Revival, Lola was part of the team that translated, like the very first subtitled translation of the 2018 OVAs that came out, All or Nothing, and oh my gosh, I forgot the name of the other one. But you don't use, you lose. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I hope one of the things I did today was to make you smile. Bye bye.
湖の底に氷を張り詰めながら生きてゆくのが俺の宿命戦い抜くそのために心のほとりであなたが優しく俺を呼んでも耳を塞いで走る日もある氷のナイフを抱いて